When our little girl was born, we got a Subaru. It's where she said her first word. No. Saw her first day of school. Bye-bye. Made a best friend forever. Oh my! The back seat of my Subaru is where she grew up.
What?
The 2015 Subaru Forester.
What?
Built to be there for your family. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
University Subaru. The wise choice.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Wednesday, March the 18th. Can you believe we're halfway through the month of March already? Spring is just around the corner.
Quite a while, Paul.
Mel Zelenak, good to have you here. Mel is our consumer tips and travel experts and money man. You're a retired professor of economics at the University of Missouri, and you just spew out all kinds of information.
And retired professor in the financial planning department.
At the university?
At the university, yeah.
Okay, we'll get that right.
And again, I want to make sure this is clear. I was in financial planning, and I don't believe in financial planners.
Right, right. And you're a retired professor
right.
at the university. We were talking, before we went on, you had all kinds of stuff planned here, but we were talking about credit reports. Mm-hmm. I see on television all the time now, credit card companies are advertising, and I read in the paper, that you can get your free credit report almost as much as you want. And you went online and you did something. You got your free credit report, but you did something before then.
Actually, yeah, and let me tell you what happened. And I wasn't even aware of this. You were, by the way, but I was not. When we received our insurance this year, it indicated that the most significant factors in your credit file that influence your insurance scores are number of accounts opened in the last 12 months, number of consumer-initiated inquiries in the last 24 months, time since most recent revolving account established, ratio of number of bank revolving accounts to the age of the oldest bank revolving account, is what it said. And all of those degraded my insurance premium rate to some degree, and I still don't know at this point to what.
So a lot of people don't realize that your automobile insurance and your home insurance, the rate that you pay is pretty much tied to what your credit rating is.
Well, and in this case, and we all do this, and then again, I want to share my negative experience with the audience so you don't make the same mistakes. We do travel somewhat, and I want to...
Oh, you travel all the time.
Right.
And Mel is very frugal in his travels. So
well, I learned a good lesson here.
Explain what you did.
Okay, so we opened up a charge card with Alaska Airlines because you get their free, whatever it is, baggage or peanuts or whatever they were giving us. Southwest Airlines.
You opened up another credit card with Southwest Airlines.
Opened up another one with American Airlines, another one with Delta, and another one with, I forget what
all of this so that whenever you flew that particular airline, you get one bag check free.
Yeah.
As I said, Mel is very frugal.
Or a bag of peanuts or whatever they were promoting at the time.
But you opened up all these credit card accounts within a very short period of time, and the what is it? The rating agencies?
Yes, this one is actually called LexisNexis.
Okay.
Consumer Service Center.
They looked at Mel's age. Which what? You're pushing about 75 now?
Close to that, yeah.
No, what are you? You're about my age.
Yeah, we're both the same age.
So they looked at Mel's age in his late 60s, and they said, this is a red flag. Here's this guy. He's opened up 5 or 6 new credit card
Well, and I'm not
accounts.
even talking about my wife. My wife is a different story because she's opened them up because, you know, she gets 90% off and then another 30% off and 20% off and on and on
So
and on.
between both of you, you had just opened up about 10 credit cards.
Yeah, but I didn't even realize with her, I thought we're making money on the things she's buying because she got this 80% and then another 20% and on and on and on.
And you, of all people,
work that way.
You don't need credit cards. I mean, you're independently wealthy there, Mel.
No, I'm not.
But so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. the more you open with credit cards within a short period of time, it's going to bring your credit rating down, which in turn is going to cost you more for insurance.
Yeah, and you do want to keep that in mind. Let's go on, if we can, to another topic that I wanted to cover today.
And I can't see how much time we have here, so go ahead.
Okay, it's smartest investment book you'll ever read. I mentioned to you several times that you can spend an hour a year and do better than any of these financial planners out there, statistically better, anywhere from 90%, 85 to 90% better. And this is how you do it, by just spending 1 hour a year on this. And step number one is determine your asset allocation. And this comes directly from the Smartest Investment Book by Solon.
Yeah, and this is a book that you've been pushing for a long time, and it's available at the library, called The Smartest Investment Book You'll Ever Read.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And so you determine your asset allocation. Now, Paul, I'm going to ask you, what is an asset allocation?
Well, isn't it how much money you have in stocks, how much money you have in bonds, how much money you have in your savings account, how much ready cash you have?
Well, basically, yes, that's essentially correct. It's stocks, it's bonds, and cash, money market, something you can get to quickly. And so you need to determine what kind of kind of risk you're willing to take. And there are many websites out there that will tell you whether you're a conservative investor. They'll ask you your age, they'll ask you your any changing events in your life and so forth, and then you'll determine by that how much you should be investing in stocks, in bonds, and cash. And by the way, there are all these websites out there. I'd be happy to provide them. Just Mel's Cruises at charter.net.
Just if you want Mel to send you a bunch of websites that you can do research yourself, it's just Mel's Cruises.
Mel's Cruises at charter.net.
Right, that's the email address.
Okay, so step number one is allocate, and you'll determine your asset allocation. You'll be able to do that very easily. Then open an account in one of these fund families, and according to Solon, the two best options are Fidelity and Vanguard, and we've talked about Vanguard a lot. I like Vanguard a little bit more. He likes Fidelity and Vanguard, and he offered the third one, T. Rowe Price, as an option. So once you've determined that, and we'll give you those websites as well to go to, then select your investments. And he recommends a variety of different investments, but basically it's a lot of what we've talked about here. Total stock market index funds, international stock market index funds, and bond market index funds as a composition of a model portfolio that he recommends.
Okay, and that all depends on depends on your age too, as to how much you have in each individual.
And maybe we could pick this up next time.
Okay, all right, Mel. But we're out of time for today. Thank you so much. And
Thanks,
watch all
Paul.
those credit cards you got.
Yeah, I know.
All right, tomorrow, Habitat for Humanity, and we'll tell you about the pet fundraiser. Our program directed by Travis McMillan, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Lowell Thomas, and our assistant producer, guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Something you'd like to hear or see, drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.